Hello, everyone. This is the Artist and the Thinker podcast, and I am Elle Sweets, the artist.
And I am Terrence B. the Thinker.
And I want to touch on a topic that I don't think a lot of people know is going on, and it's what's currently going on in Cuba right now. So, Cuba has been going through some severe multiple level type crisis. They have fuel shortages, massive power outages that are lasting up to like 50 hours.
Dang.
I mean, the schools are shut down, the hospitals are shut down. People can't even move around. This is legit humanity crisis going on there. They even have food shortage and medicine shortages. These blackouts, like I said, they're lasting for 40 to 50 hours. Um they have no fuel, they can't drive around, they can't they can't cook, they can't do a lot of things, they can't go to hospitals. It is horrible. And I don't know if some people are aware, a lot of this is because of America blocked oil shipments to Cuba. That was one of the things that did occur.
hmm
Um I can't fully speak for what's going on with the energy, but yeah. Um, with so much going on in the world today, it's hard to keep up. But I do think that, and of course, they have been under a dictatorship too. Put that
Yeah.
part in mind. So their leaders aren't doing what they need to be doing either. But what I was trying to say is that with so much going on in the world, it's hard to keep up with things. But if anything, I think say a prayer,
Yeah.
um, and keep thoughts because they are fighting to survive. And even though it's not being pushed on mainstream media, it's not being pushed so people aren't aware of it. Because I mean,
hmm
me saying, "Hey, are you aware of what's going on in Cuba?" You didn't know. Um, but a lot of people don't know this is happening, but it is. And it's so sad because, I hate to break it like this, but a lot of it does have some stuff to do with old Trump and some of
That
the things that
always
they did.
does.
Yeah, I know. And a lot of innocent lives are suffering. Um, and that's why I said I did want to shed some light on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I thank you for shedding light on that, Sweets, because I think the reason why it's not getting, and this is just me thinking, I believe the reason it's not getting a lot of thoughts on it because one, the whole thing we've been talking about with the files, and
Mhm.
that's been the spotlight of everything of people either trying to block people from talking about it or
Mhm.
trying to like do news on it, and that's taking the bulk of the media's eyes, and we've always seen the result of that. That's when innocent people are hurt when nobody's paying attention, and also some people will probably say, "Well, it's hard for me to focus on what they're going through when we suffering right here." I
Right.
was like, but in the same breath, that doesn't excuse your humanity.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? You still have humanity, I hope. And so it's important for you to just either just put out a prayer or just get some kind of light on it because nobody should suffer for that. And not to mention the same stuff that's putting you down here is the same thing that's affecting them there. He's responsible. And I ain't saying this orange shitbag's name. No way. But
I mean, there are a lot of factors like
there's
them
a lot of
experiencing
factors,
an
but he plays a
earthquake, and
part in it
that's
too.
why I said it's multiple layers. And the part that the role that we play in it, there is a role we play in it, but it's just. I'm sorry I cut you off, but it's disheartening.
It is. It's very disheartening because I was like, we play a part in it too. Contrary, like it ain't part of us, but we play a part in it. So we gotta take some accountability for that.
Mhm.
And this the problem. Nobody wants to take accountability from anything, whether it's the fouls, stuff going on in Cuba, or any. Nobody wants to take accountability for their
Mhm.
actions and stuff that they know
And
that
then
they've done.
and you know what's crazy? Remember during the elections, all those Cubans voted for Trump.
That's that's bull.
I voted for Donald Trump, and you see what Donald Trump did. And this is not for all Cubans, but like we could like when you have Russia say that what we're doing with the not supplying them with the whole oil thing is unacceptable. Russia says
Mhm.
unacceptable. That's saying a lot. A lot. But mm,
And I hate that this is going on with them in Cuba because, like you said, innocent people suffer the most when things of this nature happens
mhm,
because they're just innocent bystanders. They don't have any control over what goes over there. But to go without power for 50
mhm,
hours and your oil being cut off, which is some people's, which is some countries' veins, is the veins of their country, is the oil
mhm,
that they need.
mhm.
And like, are they genuinely can't function
They're literally an island
and stuff in the
isolated.
yeah, and then when there's no power, stuff that happens in the dark is far worse,
Yeah.
you know, because it starts showing the savagery of people. You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
shows the desperation and the what you're willing how far are you willing to go in times like that.
Mhm.
Like, yo, I gotta make sure my family protected and I gotta make sure food is on the table. So if I gotta break into this store, then so be it. And then you got some people out there that just straight up want to be villains. Who's gonna know it's me
Mhm.
in the dark, in the shadows? You know,
That's right. I mean,
you
you
have
tell the
survival,
truth.
you have villains, then you have people that just want to see stuff burn down,
Who like chaos.
who just likes chaos. And
Mhm.
darkness is the perfect place to be with chaos. I know when the hurricane came here and
Yeah,
shut
you
out power.
experience you legit experience
Yeah,
how that feels because you guys were, like, on your own island.
yeah. No power, barely any gas, no, no, couldn't call you, couldn't call nobody.
Mhm.
And so, and mind you, the only people that could see what was going on, they just seeing what's on the news. And I can only imagine what Sweets was feeling because she was like, holy shit.
Mm-mm.
But
It burned.
so just imagine that on an island that's literally isolated,
Mhm.
and all these people are just here trying to survive, trying to make do with no help or no kind of support. Are they getting any help or support?
Not
I
from
think that's
America.
great.
They have been having people help them, but, um, not to the degrees that we wish it would be, I would say.
That's a damn shame, yeah.
So yeah, like I said it's all kind of levels. I mean, it's bad enough. They have been under a dictatorship for a very long time. So a lot of things the government has controlled. I mean, and with all of this, of course, they're not having like their tourists or anything coming, things that would bring money to the country. So it's so many different things that is happening
Mhm.
that sorry, that is making it very difficult for them right now.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he good. He just go. I know it didn't sound too pleasant,
Yeah,
but
what's wrong with my boy? He
yeah,
getting
he
over the
getting over
ticket
it.
too?
Yeah, it's been spreading like wild cakes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But for those listening, like I said, I would say um, say say a prayer. Um keep them in mind because this is a very tough time for them.
Yeah, let's keep them in prayer. And if y'all see any way that y'all can support or help them, every little bit counts. I'm pretty sure there's some websites out there that can help them directly.
Hmm.
All it takes is a simple search.
Yeah.
And try your best to help any way that you can, whether it be spread the word or send a little donation because those people genuinely need it.
Hmm. And on that note, this has been the artist and the thinker podcast.
Peace.